Now, let me welcome everybody back to the first inning. Make sure this thing goes live. It's not going live. It is going. Yes, it is going live. Thank you, and welcome back, everyone. We're back with another episode of the first inning, and I want to say thank you to all the viewers because I don't know if you know this, Roger, because now we're getting actually views.
Excellent.
Yeah, so let me tell you guys, this is we're not here to bash people. This is a PG-13 show. This is a show that you can play around children, and we're here to talk about baseball and everything else in between. And yeah, this is the first inning. The first spring training game has happened of 2022, and the Yankees lost, but it's okay because it's spring training. But let's recap that. I got Roger, the big Yankee fan, and let's make it happen. What's up, Roger?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, the Yankees lost today 4-3, and the Yankees did have some decent batting, though. They had Connor Falefa have a double off of Crow of the Pirates, and Duran, who is a young prospect, hit a home run in the ninth inning. And we also had an RBIs from Duran, Peraza, and Wells as well. And the team was 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. And the Yankees basically used minor league pitchers for their pitching today. They started with Wesneski, who you and I saw. He pitched in the game for the Somerset Patriots. And then they had Bristow, they had Malam, they had Marinacho, Natoli, and then Spence, who was brought over from the training site. And the Yankees pitched 8 innings and lost today 4-3, unfortunately. But, for the guys that they had in the lineup that were regulars, or guys that we would know, were basically Joey Gallo and Esteban Florial, Gleyber Torres, and that is about it.
He is kind of Flell, whatever his name is. How do you say his name so I can say it right?
Which one?
The new shortstop.
Oh yes, I have. Isaiah Connor Falefa. Yeah, Connor Falefa.
Isaiah.
Joey Gallo, Esteban Florio. Yes, and they also had Florio in there, and Joey Gallo, and Esteban Florio, and Isaiah Connor Falefa. So they had some of the regular batters in. But it was largely, minor league players, and they used minor league pitchers today, and lost their first spring training game to the Pirates in Bradenton 4-3.
Yeah, well, spring training doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's nice to see them out there and actually playing for the first time.
Oh, yes, it was very fun to see the Yankees out there in their uniforms. A beautiful day in Bradenton, Florida, and playing against the Pirates, and we'll have another game tomorrow. And it's wonderful to be able to see spring training baseball. I really enjoy it, and was very happy to enjoy a Yankees game today, whether they have minor leaguers in or not. It's also very interesting to see the minor league players and the prospects play.
Hey, they really big on that new prospect, man. Anthony Volpe, right? Is that
Volpe? Yes.
Volpe, yeah.
Volpe was in the game. Yes, they brought him in later in the game, and Volpe did come in and see some playing time today.
Yeah, I saw an article that now he's in the top 10 of prospects.
Yes, exactly. That is one of the main reasons that the Yankees were really just wanted to go with Isaiah Kiner Falefa to be a stopgap shortstop, because they are very high on Anthony Volpe and still rather high on Oswald Peraza, who you and I saw get several hits in the Patriot game last year. They're high on both of them, so they did not really want to commit, to Carlos Correa for 10 years, because they're very high on Volpe, and he may be up as soon as next year if he doesn't even get a call up this year at the age of 20.
Wow. I mean, wow. That's really, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. It can't happen, right?
Right, and Volpe is from New Jersey, too, from northern New Jersey, from the New York City area. So he's homegrown, very homegrown.
Well, that's what the Yankees need in reality, man.
And Wesneski was pitching for the Somerset Patriots. The Yankees used Wesneski, Bristow, Malam, Marinaccio, Natoli, and Spence, who they brought over from the training site. You know, he was not even an invitee, Spence. So they used minor leaguers and non-invitees as their pitchers for today. And it was interesting to see all of them. They all had decent stuff. And the Yankees had Taiwan on base in the ninth inning and just came up short today, 4-3. And also we have to talk about the Yankees trading Luke Voit. The Yankees traded Luke Voit to the San Diego Padres for a young pitcher that is a top prospect pitcher that touches 98 miles per hour.
Wow. That's serious. That's serious business.
Right, exactly. So he was actually born on September 11th.
Oh, he was?
Yes, he was. He's only 20 years old, and he was actually born on September 11th, 2001. So, boy, am I getting old. And his name is Justin Lang, and he touches 98 miles per hour. He got a $2 million signing bonus from the Padres. And Luke Voit, I'm very sorry to see Luke Voit go, but they've got a top prospect that is a high-velocity pitcher and is only 20 years old.
Yeah, I don't know if they would be. Yeah, well, hey, that pitcher, will he be in the rotation with the Yankees?
I'm not sure. Well, I have not heard. I've heard the media potentially making a trade with the Oakland A's for Montas and Manaea, and I heard a lot of hype and media noise about it, and then boom, it's gone completely silent for the past 48 hours, so I've heard nothing about that.
Wow, man. So, well, he said, let me see, let me read this article here. He's a prospect.
Yes, Justin Lang, yes, 20 years old, can hit 98 miles per hour, prospect right now. I don't think he would be in the rotation this year.
Damn, so I'm looking at it now. It says, Luke, thank you for all the support and all that. He was a hell of a player, though. He just gets injured too much, man.
Yes. Luke Voit, they needed to get more left-handed, and they brought in, Anthony Rizzo at first base.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Luke Voit was taking swings in the batting cage when manager Aaron Boone interrupted him, calling him into the clubhouse to deliver the news with general manager Brian Cashman, who was on the phone back in Tampa.
Oh, wow.
Man, Yo, ain't that devastating? No, that scenario that I just told you, right? You out there, I'm the Yankees, brother. I'm coming to the Bronx and all that. And then, let me talk to you, man. We got to go to the office. And you already know, because everybody be talking crap about you already, how bad that they want you out of New York for I don't know what reason, because he was all right. I would use him as a backup player. But now to find out that you're being traded to the Padres, man, I would damn near break down and cry.
Yeah, well, the Padres are a promising young team that has spent a lot of money and was in contention for a good portion in the National League West last year and faltered at the end. But they are a very promising team with very good young players, and they have spent a lot of money. So I believe they will certainly be in contention in the National League West. And, of course, the Dodgers and San Francisco Giants own that division.
Yeah, man, that's true. But Fernando Tatis is out for 6 months or so.
Wow.
He broke
that
his
would be year. My goodness. Is it 6 months or 6 weeks?
I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to check that. But I thought it was a few months.
6 weeks.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because when I broke my shoulder in 2012, I was older at that time. I was already 48 then, and I had to wait 6 weeks, and then I started to do rehab, and my shoulder was in pretty decent shape after several months.
Wow, man, that's heavy.
You know, yeah, I fell, and my arm was extended. I was reaching for a light switch to put a floodlight on in the parking lot. It was right after Christmas in 2012, and there was a lot of snow on the ground, and I slipped on ice and fell with my arm extended, and it snapped back as I hit the ground and broke my shoulder.
Yeah, I don't. That's serious stuff. But
It was that painful.
But yeah, he could. But the Padres might be all right. I don't know if they're gonna survive that.
Right. The Padres were in the running. The playoffs are expanded for 2022, and we have 12 teams making the playoffs, 6 in each league, so the Padres could get in as one of the wild cards.
True. That is true, man. I mean, yeah, they got a lot.
So the Padres. So he's going to a good team. It's beautiful weather in San Diego. They have a very lovely stadium. They're an up-and-coming team, so Luke Voigt will be okay.
We'll probably be the ones battling him in the World Series, right?
Right, exactly.
Cause it be like that sometimes, you know that? It be like that sometimes. They get rid of their best player, and you end up having to fight this guy somewhere along the line,
Right. Yeah, the Yankees played the Padres in the 98 World Series, sweeping the Padres in 98 when the Yankees won 114 regular season games and dominated in 98 and swept the Padres in the World Series.
Yeah, also, we have to talk about Domingo Germán. He got on the 60-day DL because he hurt his right shoulder.
Right, shoulder inflammation. And that's really why I was excited when I heard that the Yankees may be making a trade for Montas and Manaea of the Oakland A's, or both of them, or one of them, or both of them. And there was a lot of media hype and all kinds of articles. Yankees were in talks. And then, boom, it was complete media silence after that. It just kind of fizzled out and disappeared.
Yeah, but you notice how all these people were wrong about all these trades and all that stuff too, though?
Right.
Everybody got it wrong, man. We never even saw this coming. We knew that they were gonna have to get Rizzo back and all that, but we never thought that we were gonna get Donaldson and all these other guys. So now, their weakest points now is still pitching and center field.
Right, because we can't count on Aaron Hicks to stay healthy.
That's the problem. What I have is how is this guy gonna play?
Right, exactly. We can't count on him to stay healthy. I have a positive vibe about Severino, though. I have a positive vibe. It's just a feeling. I don't know. But I think Severino will stay healthy this year and put in a really solid season and pitching.
I hope so too, man. I'm gonna just be the total opposite because every time I root for a player, they always go down the crapper. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go the opposite way and just be like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Because I can't no more, man. Because I really thought Severino let us down a lot of times already, man. And it's like a kid and his stepfather or something like that. It always lets him down. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations, and then we don't want to be getting all hyped up for this guy, and then he goes down. You know what I mean?
Right. Keep your expectations low, and then be pleasantly surprised if something good happens.
Yes. Just have him on the chopping block. That's all. Just keep him on the chopping block. You know what I mean? That's it.
Right.
And let's see if he plays any better. You know?
Right. So anyway, the Yankees play the Orioles tomorrow, and then the first Yes Network game will be on Sunday. And the Yankees are all set. They'll be playing 19 spring training games, 10 at George Steinbrenner Field, 9 on the road, and we're all set with spring training. We had beautiful weather. We've had a really good stretch of beautiful weather down here in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia. It's gotten a little cloudy now, but I'm doing the show from outside, and we've had days over the 60s and really lovely weather down here since we had a bitter cold day last Sunday. It was bitter cold, and then it warmed up, and it's been really beautiful down here in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia since.
Yeah.
50s, but as long as we don't have another day like we had last Sunday with about 3 or 4 inches of. But looking forward to also seeing you on April 22nd, as I've said many times, and we'll be seeing the Yankees and the Guardians. And then we'll have a great vlog from the top of the World Trade Center on Saturday. And then we'll have another great vlog on Sunday against the Guardians again at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be good weather by that time, I'm sure.
Right. And then, of course, we have the next trip in June, and we'll be getting to see a Yankee game and the Somerset Patriots. And then we'll be together again in July for 4 games in a row against the Kansas City Royals. And then we'll be together again at the end of the year for at least 3 games, if not possibly 4, at the end of the year. It's September going into October.
Wow, man, I can't believe it. And then I'm gonna get games too on in between that. I'm gonna try to get every team, at least one game for every team,
Oh, yeah. Well, do what you can afford to do. And what's great about you is you live right there at Yankee Stadium, so you can just walk right over.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm planning to get standing room only tickets.
Right, exactly. And that works out because when they don't have sellouts, they don't mind you sitting in the upper deck, and you love Section 405, that Hawk's Nest, as you call it, and you love being up there, so you'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to buy my ticket from now on at the box office and ask them.
Okay.
Because they don't sell it.
Once again, they're only doing this mobile ticketing though, so. I don't think we can get the regular paper tickets.
Yeah, but they have to print you it.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And then they scan it right. You scan it. It's still a scanner regardless. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter, Roger, because it's the same process. It's still the scanner. It's only scanning your phone. If it's not scanning your phone, it has to scan the ticket.
Right.
The paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's still doing the same thing. It's just mobile. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure they could print. I'm pretty sure they could print out a ticket. Or maybe they send it through email.
Right, exactly. That's how I sent all of the tickets I got for us. I sent them to your email, and you got them.
Because I think you can only buy standing room only at the box office.
Oh, no, they have the pinstripe pass on Ticketmaster.
Oh, that's what it is, the pinstripe pass. Yeah, but then you got to pay for the
Ticketmaster charge.
Yeah. I guess it's the same thing, right?
Yeah. I think if you get it at the box office, the way it used to be, you would bypass the Ticketmaster charge, but lately
you still get charged the Ticketmaster charge.
What's that?
You're still gonna get charged the Ticketmaster charge right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So forget about it. It's the same thing, man.
Right. Just order from the comfort of your apartment.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try one game on from Ticketmaster on the phone, and then I'm gonna try buying one game at the stadium and see what's the difference.
Right, exactly. Because I remember in years past, I didn't have to pay the Ticketmaster price when I bought it from the box office.
I hope that's true, man. I hope it happens.
One year, I think it was 2015 or so, I bought several tickets, and there was no surcharge for Ticketmaster. I got it right directly from the Yankees from the box office.
Nice. I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna try that. That's how I'm gonna try it. You know.
But ever since all of this crazy pandemic stuff took place, and they don't want you using money at Yankee Stadium. They don't want you having paper tickets, and ever since then they've just been doing mobile ticketing, and I don't know.
But you know what though? I think that's gonna stop this season though. I think they're gonna bring back cash.
That would be good.
They have to. I think they.
The popcorn guy back, the Cracker Jack guy.
Yeah, man, that's sad, man. We should be protesting outside the stadium. Bring back Mr. Cracker Jack. Bring back Mr. Cracker Jack. Bring back Mr. Cracker Jack. Have hundreds of people out there.
I know that was great the way you met him on one of your vlogs outside of Yankee Stadium in the terrible 2020 year. He was right outside the gate, and you went up and said hello to him.
Word.
And people knew who he was and were shaking his hand.
Yeah, man. That was opening day, man. Of the pandemic season, right? That was the pandemic season.
That was 2020. Yeah, that was a pretty terrible year for us.
That was the pandemic season, and nobody give me credit for that joint, huh? I was there the whole pandemic. I was there the whole spring training of the pandemic and all that.
Yes, you were. You were at summer camp outside watching the players drive in and out, doing vlogs. And you did a great job considering the circumstances in 2020.
Holy cow, man. We did a hell of a... Man, you know what, yo? I'm telling you, well, if we keep documenting, this has to make Hall of Fame one day.
Well, that would be wonderful.
You know what I'm saying? Because Freddie's in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
They got his picture, and they got his signs and stuff in the Hall of Fame.
Excellent. And, that's, as I've always said, I love your vlogs from Yankee Stadium. Your videos from Yankee Stadium are the best.
There'll probably be a wing. Check this out, right? How they say it? From my mouth to God's ears, right? That's how they say it. One day, picture this. There's a wing in Cooperstown, right? In the Hall of Fame, about the fans, right? Over the years, right? There's an exhibit about the fans over the years, and then our vlogs will be playing right there on the screen.
Exactly.
Documenting what Yankee Stadium looked like during pandemic and all that.
Right, Yankees YouTube content creator, BX Bomber.
Come on, man. I'm in there. We in there. It's gonna happen.
In the 1950s, the Brooklyn Dodgers had a number of celebrity fans. The Brooklyn Dodgers played at Ebbets Field, which was a rather small, intimate stadium. And they had a lady that was always there that was very famous. And they had a band called that couldn't play. They had these guys playing instruments, horns and banjos and everything. And they really didn't know how to play their instruments, and they would just make noise with them. And the band was called the Sinphony.
The Sinphonies.
Yeah, the Sinphonies, yes. And so I could see a wing for fans and Yankee YouTube content creators. And also, as I suggested to you, go on some of the other sites and put your stuff on some of the other sites like Rumble and Rockfin, ROKFIN.
I try to get with them, and I hope to see people at Yankee Stadium, man. And it's like, nobody wants to be found, but they all on Instagram, they all on YouTube. They all on Twitter at Yankee Stadium, but you can't find them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, we have a Harley guy coming. This is my neighbor here. He's a good guy. He's just got himself a Harley.
Oh yeah, I hit it. That's nice, man. I rode a Harley Davidson one time. I have a vlog about it actually, about me riding a Harley. I have a vlog about that.
Wow, excellent. But how's your motorbike doing?
Good, man. It's God. Thank God, man. It's great, man. Knock on wood, man. And it get us to where we needs to go, man. You know?
Right, exactly.
You know?
And that's the deal for today. The Yankees trade Luke Voigt and pick up Justin Lang, and the Yankees lost their first spring training game 4-3. I don't think the Yankees are done with the trades and everything, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I hope the Yankees could do what they do, man.
And spring training is back, and we have baseball to enjoy. You and I are huge Yankees baseball fans, and we're very happy to have our entertainment passion. Yeah, man. So, to all the viewers that are watching this show, we're gonna get out of here at this point in time. But I want to thank you for watching, man. And you see, we're getting views back again. Excellent,
so very good. So to all the viewers that are watching, please like, share, subscribe, comment below, because the conversation never ends. If you comment, me or Roger will get back to you, and we'll continue this. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, it only happens when people like, share, and subscribe. You know, right? Healthy algorithms. And then YouTube shows it to more people, suggests it more. Yeah, man. People forget that I'm the real Bronx Bomber. You know what I'm saying? AKA Zach Campbell, man. I'm the guy. Right, exactly. Yo, Bryson on the check-in. What's good, man? We're getting out of here, man. We gotta catch you at the game too, man. We shall. Hey, Bryson. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, man. You gotta go to the same games. We'll give you the rundown. Well, he gave you the rundown earlier, but we got to give it on DM, I guess. But we'll catch you guys later. Have a good weekend. We'll be back on Tuesday with more Yankee recap. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna find out, I guess, who's still on the team and who's going. I guess, right? Exactly. It's not over because the Yankees are talking to the A's for those 2 pitchers. Right, it's gone very silent recently, so I don't know exactly what's happening now, but we'll see. You said it was silent, but there's been another report that they're talking to them. Oh, okay.